delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. The Thunder are looking to grab one for the home fans here in Oklahoma City before heading back out on the road. Winning their last 3 games, they'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
Well, they've cemented their status over the course of the year as one of the elite teams in the NBA. They've done everything that was expected of them over the course of the season, and they've really got it rolling.
Yeah, you know, Steve, that success, though, can be like a vapor and go up in smoke, especially if they don't have the same success in the upcoming postseason. They set the bar very high for themselves, guys.
And the Clippers starting 5. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. Allen is out there with Paul, and it's George in at the 3 slot.
Russell Westbrook, one of the best success stories when it comes to converting a scoring guard to playing the point. But it's his overall talent that's made him successful. His will, his competitiveness, and his incredible athleticism.
The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
Well, you know, they don't have anything to be ashamed about from that game. It was a good effort from them all around. They just needed another break or two that just didn't happen.
Yeah, you know, both teams can't win. You know, it comes down to a play or two either way. I thought both deserved to win, but only one could.
3 seconds left, and it's Ibaka with the bucket inside.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot or a follow just like he got there.
Dishes to Jordan. Jordan with the screen on Durant. And George kicks to Allen. The Thunder pull it in. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Here's George, following the score by Oklahoma City. Now Griffin inside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
And here now the Thunder. There's the dish to Durant. And Jordan with the block. And they'll keep possession. And he gets it to go. Paul with the ball. 32 points for him last game against Toronto.
It wasn't just offense either, Kevin, and he was so disruptive defensively. I don't remember how many steals he had, but, man, he was dominant out there. What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Offline from the top of the key. Griffin sets the screen for Allen. Nobody near George. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. George has got himself on the board with 3 there. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Westbrook drives in. 11 feet away. Here's Adams right through the D for the layup. Adams has got his second basket of the night.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Paul dishes to Griffin. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hip.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
Well, Griffin, a former dunk contest champion, but make no mistake, Blake is a game dunker, always among the league leaders. And his size with that strength, the way he gets off the floor is just unbelievable.
You know, Blake Griffin gets so he's created some debate, in fact, on the definition of a dunk. So I'll ask, does your hand have to touch the rim?
You know, I think you don't necessarily have to have your hand touch the rim, Kevin, but you do have to throw it through the goal. None of this raggedy type dunk stuff.
Got to control it.
You got it. Yeah, I like that's the word I was looking for.
Clock is at 3. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That's his second.
Nick Collison's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
Now here's Westbrook. He had 16 points in the win against New Orleans.
He got some huge points from the foul line, too, Kevin. He was very aggressive, generating contact and drawing fouls. And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
Paul kicks to George. Left side, Griffin. Passes it to Allen. Here's Paul. It's holding by Collison. Oklahoma City trailing. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
He's slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
Jordan with a screen on Westbrook. Paul dishes to Jordan. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Lamb, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. There's the foul against the Clippers.
Well, you look at Jeremy Lamb, physically 6'5", almost a 7-foot wingspan. Jumps well. He's got all the tools to be special at both ends of the floor.
And for Lamb, really the only physical knock is that he needs to continue to get stronger, get friendly in that weight room. He's still under 200 pounds, and his high center of gravity means he can tend to get pushed around a little bit, but that's nothing that strength won't eliminate. So the weight room has to be his friend.
And Westbrook pulls it down.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough. Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Here's Paul. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Paul's got his first points in this one. And Jeremy Lamb, Steve, sort of a late bloomer. He didn't become a starter until his senior year, in fact, in high school.
Yeah, he was lightly regarded. And even in his 2 seasons at UConn, he battled inconsistency at times, but solid start to his NBA career. Good size and length and shooting ability.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Clippers. Thunder shooting in this first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Durant sets a screen for Westbrook. Durant against Paul. A fader. Here's Adams. Lays it up and banks it in. Adams has got his third basket of the night.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Now here's Paul, averaging 24 points per contest. Here's Griffin. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
And the Thunder making a change here. Perkins is checked in.
Blake Griffin, arguably the top posterizer in the game. Opponents don't like being embarrassed. They'll take a hard foul on him if need be. Some have said that Griffin needs to retaliate for his own well-being. He's got to go back at some of those guys.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Paul outside. And George now top of the key. It's rebounded by Durant.
Typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
And there's the feed to Perkins. Now here's Durant. 26 points for him last game against New Orleans.
Well, he was aggressive at both ends of the floor. He had 3 steals in that game, remember?
Yes. Just 4 to shoot. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Well, it has not been an easy start for him offensively. Just 2 for 8 shooting.
The Clippers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And George kicks to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And he gets it to go. George has got 5.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Durant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Perkins, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
The turnaround jumper, that was a thing of beauty.
The Clippers have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here is Douglas Roberts. 8 points his last outing. Here's Paul. Now the pass to Griffin. Perkins pulls it in.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yep, +5 in rebounds. That didn't take long.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Nick Collison has played a decade in the NBA, all with the same franchise. 4 seasons in Seattle, the last 6 in OKC. And there's a reason they've kept him around. He's a savvy role player, very smart, does a lot of the little things to help you win.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Jones is checked in. Second free throw, no good.
And the Thunder really are consistently better at the defensive end with Collison on the floor. You know, he's not a big shot blocker or rebounder, but he's outstanding as a help defender. He's able to draw charges. He's always in the right spot at the right time, and he just knows what that defensive system requires from him, and he gets it done.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Oklahoma City. In the corner, Douglas Roberts with it. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
And Steve, the basketball IQ for Collison also seen at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, good passer, likes to play on the elbows. Oklahoma City likes to run offense through him because of that playmaking ability.
For the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Gobert, and it's Bismack Biyombo in for Blake Griffin. The Clippers in the lead. And here is Paul. That's good. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's his forte, finding that angle and then aggressively attacking the rim.
Here's Morrow, covered by Douglas Roberts. Morrow, the pass to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Blocked.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Thunder trailing by 5. Now Westbrook, right now averaging 25 points a game. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Westbrook's got 6.
Not a really great start for him as he just isn't shooting the ball that effectively here early on.
George with the ball. He's coming off a 22-point game against Toronto. Jordan with the screen on Jones. Here's George. And foul call as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. For Los Angeles, they have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
Now collectively, this is a 73% free throw shooting team.
And Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Here's Westbrook. No good on the buzzer beater. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong and they've put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
Thunder trailing by 5.
You look at the Thunder, they're really the epitome of patience. They build through the draft model, constructing a contender with consistency and just a solid approach every day. That's why they are year in and year out so tough to handle.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. They've got Gobert. Paul George is out there with Griffin. And there's E'Twaun Moore, and it's Douglas Roberts.